Hey, this is Brady Stroud from SSW. Today, I want to show you the new SSW website and the cool editing experience we've added. So, with the old website, there was an issue where the only people who could edit the content were the developers. Now, this is a problem because the people who care about the content are the marketing and sales people. So, with the new one, we kept this in mind and added something called TinaCMS, which makes it really easy to edit. Let's jump in and take a look. All right, I'm on the homepage, and right now, everyone's talking about AI. I want to make this AI card red, and I want to put it at the front like this one. So I need to go to the Tina editor, and to do that, I go to the URL. I'm just going to add /admin. Press enter, and we can see it's added the editor on the left. And on the right, I've still got my normal live page. We can see this text here is the same as what's here. And if I just edit that, I can change it to Australia's #1 consultants, and that updates live. Yeah, that's cool. That's something you couldn't do with Netlify CMS and other CMSs. Before we actually make any changes, we need to branch off the main branch. This is because we're using a GitHub workflow because all that content is in GitHub. So the way that works is you have your main branch. Then when you want to make changes, you have to branch off that main branch, make the changes, make a PR to get them checked and merge back into main so they can go live. So there's a bit of a process. So let's take a look how it works. The first thing we need to do is create a new branch. So I'll select the branch selector in the top left, wait for that to load. And my new branch, let's call it AI card updates. I'll hit create. Now this can sometimes take a while. So let's look at a few issues with the branch selector. Number one is select branch. This text doesn't really match what it's actually for. Most of the time you come here to create a new branch. Now the branch create area is down the bottom. I think this should be at the top, and this should be called the create and select branch page. Also, it's hard to know who actually owns these branches, who they belong to, who created them. So it'd be cool if we could have another column here, which could show which user created the branch. Now, there's a few other issues, and I've created them all in the TinaCMS repo so they can work on them. And I've listed them in our wiki, so you can go find them, give them a thumbs up if you agree. Here's one of them, and I'll just explain how the Tina team works. So they're an open source product, which means all their code is public and their backlog is public as well. We can add issues to it, and if you agree with this or if you care about this issue, you can go give it a thumbs up, and that just puts it higher on their list so they will work on it sooner. So if you care about any of these, go give them a thumbs up, and hopefully Tina will fix them soon. So I can see my branch is being created. I'm going to check that one out. Another thing that could be improved is if I create a new branch, I'm probably going to want to start making changes on that straight away. So it'd be cool if it automatically checked it out for me. But I've done it myself, and I'll press the close button and it'll reload. And cool. All right. So I can see I'm on my new branch and I can start making changes. So I want to update this card. I'm looking at the left. I can see the carousel. I don't want to change that. And the service cards. I think that's what I want to change. I'm going to hit edit, and I can see big cards, React, Cloud, and AI. Yeah, so this is what I want to change. I'm going to click edit on this one, and first thing I want to do is make it red. Nice, that looks good. I'm going to close that card, and then I'm going to click and drag to move it right to the front. Now, it doesn't look very good with two red ones, so I'm going to change this one to be medium gray. Close that, and then drag it to the third one. So it looks nice with the light, the medium, the dark gray. Last thing I want to do is mention ChatGPT because it's pretty cool and we can build some cool products with it. So I'm going to add ChatGPT and that's it. I'm happy with that. I'm going to hit save. Now, so we've committed our changes to the new branch. Now we need to make a pull request to get those changes merged in to the main branch so they go live. So to do that, I'm going to go to GitHub, go to SSW Consulting, to the SSW website. I'll go across to the third tab, pull requests. I'll hit the big green button to create a new one. Now I'm looking for my branch. There it is, AI card updates. I'll click on that one and I can see my changes. They all look good. And I'm going to create it. So the pull request is to let someone put a second pair of eyes on my changes to make sure I didn't make any typos and that they'll improve the website. So the default PR title is not super useful, just says I did a content update. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to change it to homepage, move AI card. So now they know which area I'm editing and what I changed. So this is our PR template. It's got a few things in here by default. There was no issue for this change, so I'm just going to change this to NA. And describe the change. We don't need to do that because the title is pretty good. It describes the change pretty well. I'll get rid of that. And affected routes. So this just makes it easy for whoever reviews it to figure out which page I changed. So I'm going to put the slash in there, which just means it's at the root. And I'll just put in brackets home page in case that doesn't make sense. Now I'll add a screenshot. So go back to this tab and grab a screenshot of that section. Then I'll escape out of there. And then it's in my clipboard now. So I'll do Command B to paste it and wait for it to upload. Cool. All right. So there's my PR. My image should appear. There it is. Awesome. And I'm going to hit create. So now it's ready for someone else to review. Once they approve it, it can be merged, then it'll go live. So that's the editing workflow on the new SSW website. I hope you like it. So I'm excited for you to go try it out and give us some feedback. We can go give that feedback to Tina and improve the Tina editor for everyone. Thanks for watching. This is Brady Stroud from SSW. I'll see you in the next one.